Hey guys, welcome back. We are about to see my friend Michael at the Maré and film. Guys, by the way, sometimes I hear feedback that my English is not perfect from a couple of my friends. You know who you are. But guys, I'm from Russia, so that's why my English is not perfect. Anyway, Maré, one of the newest additions to Bay Harbor Islands. I'm going to meet my friend Michael, and then, by the way, originally his family from Russia as well, but they're one of the big developers in Chicago. Now they're doing projects here in Miami. They started with the projects at Bay Harbor Islands, and they already have a pipeline in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami Beach, but we'll talk about that. So let's go. That's it. Michael, good to see you.
Nice to see you, Dennis.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
Great chat before we start filming. Thank you for a lot of information. It's always, in my opinion, always great to pick up something that you don't know, like to pick up the brain. So you guys have a lot of experience, and thank you for sharing it. So tell me about the project, about yourself, guys, about your experience. You're not just building here in Miami, right? You had a lot of experience in different cities.
Yeah, thank you, Dennis, for coming in here today. We've been building for 20 years in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of experience. We built over 100 individual projects in Chicago, and now we've made the big move to Miami. Yeah, like everyone else from every different other state, from New York, from Chicago. So we're now moving our development team.
Good to have you guys.
I know. Thank you. We feel very welcomed. So 2 years ago, we bought this project called Maré. Mm-hmm. It's 3 individual buildings, and we launched sales last year. So now we're slowly making our move here. We're moving our development team down here and expanding down here. So on top of Maré, we're doing a few other projects, Fort Lauderdale, Miami Beach, but our main focus right now is these projects.
We'll talk about it in our next videos with you.
Yeah.
Once you guys start sales.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been building for a very long time, 20 plus years. It's a family run business. Mm-hmm. So my father's the one that founded the company. I run the Florida division. He focuses on overall Florida, Chicago.
So you are first generation of Americans.
Exactly. So then me and my sister run the business down here. She leads the sales, and I do more of the development, marketing, and oversee all the sales. So
with the project, you mentioned 3 towers, right? All of them here in the Bay Harbor Islands. By the way,
exactly.
Bay Harbor Islands, I'll give you my personal feedback on the island, right? Not as a salesperson. I'm a salesperson too, but I used to live in the Bay Harbor Islands. I used to live in Bay Harbor Islands, Bell Harbor Village, Sunny Isles, Ventura, Hallandale, Miami Beach, North Bay Village. And a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
So I moved a lot before. And Bay Harbor Islands is very, very nice, quiet, safe, family-friendly community. What I can give you for sure, this is my feedback. When I used to live here, you also between kind of Miami Beach, right? And Ventura Mall, Fort Lauderdale. If you want to go this direction, you go south. If you want to Sunny Isles, you're not far from Ventura, Sunny Isles as well. So it's really great location. Also, what I like about it, it's walkable. You can walk and you can stand. You're here every day. Right? Yeah. You see people walking with the kids, with the strollers, or just with the dogs, or on the phones, working, probably as you do. And it's very nice. It's a very nice community.
Dennis, I 100% agree with you. This is actually one of the reasons we chose it. Yeah. We've been coming to Miami I'm 28 years old, so I've been coming here since I was very young. And no one ever really talked about Bay Harbor Islands up until a couple of years ago. It was almost forgotten about. And now it's it's a hidden gem, but it's being discovered now. It has its own police station, has the best schools in the country. That's why we're seeing a lot of influx of people from the Northeast, from the Midwest, and a lot of people from California as well, who are coming here for the school districts. It's actually one of the few places that actually see kids walking outside, playing outside. It's such a sporty lifestyle here. Everyone's running on the weekends. It's a little community, and everyone knows each other. And it's so pleasant when I go for a walk outside to see kids walking outside, to see parents playing with kids or doing their morning strolls. It's a gem that's been discovered, and I'm super happy about it. and it's on the water. So no, we're super excited that we get the opportunity to build here. We're super fortunate to be part of this community, and we want to keep on expanding and growing here. So
nice. And you already have 3 projects, and that's a good start.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I said earlier, we're doing 3 projects here. We launched sales, soft sales, end of summer last year. And now we're coming close to our construction, our groundbreaking. We're about 30 days away from our first tower's groundbreaking.
Okay.
So it's a 9-unit luxury boutique building.
You have 3 towers. So the first one is 9 units, right?
9 units, anywhere from 2,200 to 4,000 square feet, ranging from 2.9 up to 7 million.
I'll give you I will stop you just to make sure your developer, you sell your development, and I'll give you my feedback as I would say from my experience. With those type of units, buildings, right, boutique buildings, what's good, it's like you feel yourself, you in the building with the condo amenities. Of course, you're not going to have like a bowling or tennis courts because it's a different type of animal. But on other side, you have amenities, plus it's like your own single family home. Because when I used to live in a club building here in the Bay Harbor Islands, it was 48 units or something. But since they just finished construction, not that many people lived in there. But when you have something with the 9 units plus, not probably everyone is going to do full time.
Exactly.
You have the feeling like it's your own.
Exactly. So our clientele is people who want the single family home living, but in a building. So we've had a lot of people from Coconut Grove, Pinecrest, Coral Gables who are downsizing from single family homes, but still want that space, but don't want to give up the privacy. When you lived in a single family home your whole life and you love privacy, you don't want to go living in a 300 person building where even if it's the most luxurious building, there's always still going to be a little bit of a fight for the chairs, or first come, first serve for
I have a friend of mine, Dmitry, he has a unit at Armani. And Armani is, I don't know what's happening with the valet service there, but he's been there for a couple of years.
30 minutes waiting for the cars in the morning.
Waiting. They scratched his 2 Rolls Royces. They ripped off his wheels on a BMW, and then his wife Lamborghini, what do you call it, the SUV. They just like ripped all 4 wheels, and I'm asking, how do you still deal with the emotion? You know?
Exactly.
Seriously?
So that's like I said, it's people who want to be able to park their cars themselves, want to go straight up to their units, not really see their neighbors. We have private lifts to each of the floors.
How many parkings, by the way?
2 parking spots per unit, and then we have spots for guests. So if you have your guests come over, the valet or the building attendant will guide the person. Obviously, they're very large square footage units, so obviously we accommodated for entertainment. We have very large kitchens, double fridges, double ovens. So we want people to be able to entertain in the luxury of their boutique units. All of their units in the boutique building, the 9-unit building, are all water facing. They're overlooking Bell Harbor. So they're on the widest water.
Bell Harbor, right?
They're overlooking Bell Harbor. So it's actually nice because when you're on the ocean, I personally live on the ocean myself. At night, after 7 o'clock, realistically, you don't see anything. It's pitch black. Here,
but you're facing only the, what do you call it, the ocean, right?
You're facing the ocean. Once you're 6th floor and above, you start seeing the ocean actually from our buildings, and from the rooftop you can see the ocean as well. But you have the luxury of the wide water, canal water, but also at night you see the city lights.
Some lights.
Exactly. So people who are moving from New York who are used to seeing those city lights, they're not going to see pitch black in the evening. They're going to see city lights, Bell Harbor, and it's a nice view. In the evening you see St. Regis in the distance and all the Bell Harbor Mall.
That's true. And it's quiet.
It's super quiet, but it has that like sense of community. You still see life. You still see people walking around.
It's not
you're close to Pura Vida. You're gonna go and get your morning smoothie, coffee.
Pura Vida.
We love Pura Vida. Actually, the first time I met you was actually at Pura Vida. So
it's good to have those type of places,
Exactly.
go like pretty much on a daily basis.
Exactly.
And
But all our buildings are boutique buildings. Even our building, the larger one, the 33 units, it's still boutique building. So it's a lot of people who are buying second family homes. Even if you live full time, you're not going to see too many people. You have your own private lifts going up to your unit. So from the garage, you pull in, private lift up to your unit. We have enough. We have enough. Exactly. We have enough spots for on the deck for every single person, even if the building was full capacity. But as you know, people in Miami, a lot of people are seasonal, but we've seen an influx of people moving down for full-time use as well, which is nice to see. We don't want our building standing empty. We want it full of life and stuff. And so,
last I can tell you, with the pools on the rooftop here in this area, in the Bay Harbor area, your building is not like 20, 30, 50 story high, but thing is, all of the buildings with the same height. And when you're on a roof terrace on the pool, you can see whole Miami. You can see Brickell downtown. You can see Sunny House and Ventura and everything there.
Exactly.
For the north.
You know, exactly. Honestly, at first we looked at it, we're like, oh, why are they so strict? But you know, actually, it's such a good thing. Bay Harbor really, like the village, the DRC, the DRB, the whole council, they actually...
Who's the DRC and DRB? Because you know.
DRC and DRB are committees that go through approval processes to make sure your building fits the code and all the requirements and all the aesthetics from a design perspective in the village. So they really make sure, and they really do their like due diligence here. They really go into a lot of detail, which is sometimes annoying, but actually it's actually amazing because they want every single project to be perfect for their village, because obviously all these new developments that are coming up here, they're going to be here for 100+ years. So they really want everything to fit into the village, whether it's from a height perspective, design perspective. They want to bring out the best. So we work really closely with Kobe Karp Architecture and Design, and we also work with the designer.
I've heard about him.
Yeah, I recently saw your interview with him. Kobe's a great guy. So he did all 3 of our buildings, and we love Kobe. So, and we did partner with Deborah Aguiar from Brazil. So we work really closely with her, with that team, our team, and the village to make sure that we bring the best building here, whether it's putting a lot of greenery, whether it's changing some of the designs of the building. So we work really, really closely. Also the height restrictions, as a developer, of course we want to maximize our height, but it's actually really nice because now on all the buildings, from the rooftop, from all the units, you have consistency. So it actually makes the village and all the buildings look very aesthetically pleasing. So it's really nice to see that we will be the same as the development next door to us.
And then we have the last, but not last for your company, last for now, right? The project from Lamar. This is also boutique building, right?
Exactly. So this is, Dennis, you're actually one of the first people to see this. So it's really, you came in at a good time. So we're actually launching sales on this one soon. It's also a 9-unit boutique building. It's actually in the location that we're sitting in right now. So the reason we kind of kept it on hush hush is because that we want our sales gallery for now to focus on the other buildings, but this building will come later this year. It's also 9-unit, ultra luxury with the killer view of Hollover, Sandbar, Sunny Isles, Bell Harbor. So as you can look out the window, you see everything in the distance. It's super, super nice. We have, what's unique to our buildings is that, and Kobe Karp was amazing for designing this, we have this replacement for a single family living in the building. So all our units are a replacement for single family living, but this unit specifically, it's called our Bay Villa Lanai unit. You have a full floor, 3-bedroom plus den, and 4-bath. You come out of your wide balcony and you come over here and you have a full pool, kitchen, private living area with access directly to your dock and your marina.
And docks are also for sale.
Docks are also for sale. We haven't launched that. It's on a first come, first serve basis, and we're reserving them for our higher priced units. If our higher priced units obviously say they don't want the docks, then then they're on
How
first
big
come,
is
first serve.
How big are they?
Yeah, so we have a wide range across all our projects. So they're anywhere from 35 to 60 feet. We're actually the only project at the moment on the island, and I think we're the only project that's going to be on the island that has 60-foot slits.
Yeah, 60 is pretty.
It's very generous, and as you know, in Miami, because you're a veteran of Miami, getting slips in Miami is impossible. Five-year waiting list. Exactly.
Back for it.
We've had people come and just offer to buy units if they can be guaranteed a slip. So we're said buy the higher priced floor units, and then you'll get yourself a slip. So yeah, we have a wide range of 35 to 60 feet, and yeah, we're really excited to launch that project.
And how big is that unit you said, Lanai?
It's 3-bedroom plus a den. 4-bath. It's I want to say it's around 3,500 square feet.
Like around 35.
Yeah, it's around 3,500 square feet. The price of this building will start at $4 million, and it'll go upwards from there.
Okay, and also it includes the rooftop.
Exactly.
There's pool.
Yeah. So the building is designed like a wedding cake. It goes inwards. So this 2 floors are split, 3 bedrooms, 3 bath. On these 2 floors, on floor 3 and 4. And then the 5th floor, we call it the 501. It is the biggest unit of the building as it's the widest. And then it goes upwards and upwards. And then upstairs, it's boutique living. So you won't have a lot of people here. And it's a lot of people who love privacy, who want privacy, and we designed this building to respect people's privacy. And so the units upstairs will kind of reflect that. Each person has kind of a little bit of their own section upstairs, pool, you have a summer kitchen, and you have a lot of space that even if everyone in the building is up there at the same time, you won't.
Everyone, like what, 5 people?
5 people. That's just how our clientele likes it. It's not for everyone, but it's really for those people that don't want to live in 150, 200, 300 person buildings anymore, or who lived on all the islands in single family homes, but wants that feeling of a doormat, a building,
service, but
with the minimal privacy. Yes, exactly. Each person has 2 spots in this building. They can self-park. Also, we have a doorman who can also act as the parking attendant as well. We don't have a dedicated valet person for this building, as our client want to park.
You just park and you have private elevator, you park and you go to your apartment.
Yeah, the security and the doorman, if anyone comes over, your guests over, they can help guide your guests to their guest parking spots. But like we said, our clientele who are purchasing this building, they want to park their own cars. They have supercars, they have luxury cars, and they don't want to be, like you said, like with your friend who lives in Armani.
Deal with that headache.
Exactly.
Once in a while.
Yeah, during high season, sometimes you have to wait 30 minutes for your car. I don't have patience for that anymore. I love to park my own car, so that's why we designed La Maré to fit what we think that luxury should be, and I think we have a good perception of what luxury should be.
I like to hear that. And the finishes, what do you guys will do on the flooring? And then we'll go, I guess, and take a look at the kitchen.
Yeah, so our kitchen is polyform, so all the countertops, the sink, everything is designed and manufactured by Polyform in Italy. We're doing the top of the line Milli appliance package. So induction cooktops, 2 ovens, 2 36-inch fridge and freezers, huge wine fridge, dishwashers, and we also can accommodate for the people in the area who require kosher kitchens as well. For the flooring, we're doing a range of big porcelain slabs and engineering wood. So Deborah, our designer from Brazil, she loves this natural, eco-friendly, sustainability, neutral color palette of colors, and so she kind of designed a mix of wood and larger slabs. So she prefers to have the wood in the bedrooms and the slabs in the common areas, but we'll leave it up to our clients. The earlier,
it's good to have
a wide range
option. You know, I can tell you from my experience, right? The clientele, like for example, who has a family, kids, they do. Not all of them, right? But sometimes I see people do prefer, like me personally as well, wood floors, right?
Exactly.
Kids can walk on it. It's not cold. You know?
Exactly.
Plus the older clientele, right? I've heard feedback as well. We've had one lady, she's like over 70s, and she prefer wood floor because in case if she slip, she's not gonna hurt that much herself, right?
Exactly.
On the wood, because it's not that strong as the marble. So
exactly, and since it's a boutique building, we want our clients to feel comfortable working with us to design their units. Obviously, within a moderation, we don't want clients to go overboard. Yeah. That's where your interior designer comes in. But at this stage, we give our clients a wide range of options. We give them our preferred two options, what Deborah and Kobe and the whole team designed, but if there's something that they want, we provide other options. Same with the kitchens. We chose for our sales gallery to do like a slate gray white combination, but Deborah also prefers to do a champagne beige combination. If someone wants a white kitchen, someone wants a different color kitchen, at this stage we'll accommodate. Once we get to the unit, we'll obviously have to order and we'll limit down to those two colors. But 33 units in the large building, 9 units in the 2 boutique buildings. We want our clients to feel like this is their dream home. So we're really working with our clients, bringing them in here, sitting down with our interior designer. We give them a certain amount of hours with our interior designer to really design their dream home.
Yeah, because it's processing, not just to buy and like, how to say that, you're not just bought a unit and that's it. It's a whole process, when you meet with a salesperson, for example, when you meet with the developer, when there is something happening, like during the whole process, you can pick finishes. So maybe there is some events like groundbreaking. It's all about the whole process, not just you sign a contract and then I'll see you in 3 years or 2 years. Exactly. By the way, how long is it going to take for you guys to finish it?
Yeah, good question. So the first building that we're breaking ground in the next 30 to 45 days is about 18 months from now. Okay. They're boutique buildings, so they don't require a lot. It's not those buildings that are 50 stories high that take 5+ years to build. Really, we want to be a little bit more conservative, so we have all our clients be happy with us. So it's about 18 months for the first tower, and for the next 2 buildings, we're about 24 months away. Okay. So we'll break ground in mid to end of summer, and it's about 24 months from today's date. So it's also about 18 months to build. It doesn't require a lot to build 9-floor buildings. Yeah. And
what about, do you deliver with closets?
So we don't do delivery with closets. Closets is such a personal choice. We can partner with you and put you in touch with our designer with Polyform to order your closets, or if
packages or something.
Yeah, we can work on that for our clients. Most people who have bought so far, and we're about 60% sold in the big building and 50% in the smaller building. Most people want to come with their designers later and design closets. We noticed that from our experience of building over 100 projects that closets is such a personal choice that we spend money putting closets in, and then people will take them out. Even if we design Polyform closets top of the line, it might not be to what they want. And so that's why we decided to more kind of offer the companies, and they work directly with the companies to design their closets.